Oh wait, hold on. Got a little bugger.
Hey everyone, welcome to a new video. So we thought we'd make this particular Q&A. We get so many questions all the time on Instagram, here on YouTube in our comment section, and we thought what a better time to sit down and answer a lot of them for you.
Yeah, we've got a little notebook.
Got a notepad. Reason for that, it's actually quite good, something we've started very recently, and that is a phone detox day. So we actually went to the beach this morning to jot down a few of the questions that we know we've had previously, take some notes from like the comments.
Because we did a property Q&A a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
This isn't going to be to do with property, this is more just a random Q&A about us.
Just a chatty vlog.
Chatty vlog. Should we get into the first question?
Yeah, 100%. So here it is. How did we meet?
Do you want to explain it?
No, I think you should explain that.
So it was like 4.5 years ago now, or 4 and a bit years, and you replied to my story on Instagram, did you?
Yeah.
And then...
How fitting that we make a living on social media.
Yeah. And then we just started talking on Instagram, and I worked at a bar at the time, and then you came one night after I'd finished. I finished at like 1 or 2 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we went for a drink.
Yeah.
But then actually I remember the place we went, it was really loud. We couldn't hear each other, remember?
Yeah.
So we were like, shall we go? And then we just chilled in your car.
And that's pretty reflective of now.
We didn't drink alcohol and drive though, just to clarify that.
Yeah. We don't really drink anyway, but even now we don't really like that loud places.
Yeah.
So even when we first
on the
met,
first day, like, hi! We were like screaming at each other.
Yeah, neither of us really wanted to get up and like go clubbing or whatever.
Yeah.
So we just went for more of a chilled cruise. I had a convertible car at the time.
You had like a BMW, didn't you?
Yeah, and we just drove around and chilled. We actually stayed up the whole night.
And then I think our second day we went to that dessert restaurant, remember? Sprinkles it's called.
Yeah.
Had a massive cookie dough. That was good, I missed that.
That was real good, yeah.
Yeah, so that's how we met.
Yeah.
And then we started working together 3 months after meeting each other.
Yeah, pretty soon to be
fair.
Which
So
again,
that's
I think
crazy.
very quickly early on, certainly for me, I found that we had, one of the things I liked the most is we both had a big vision.
Yeah.
And I think because of that, we were able to work
With the
out what
same
we
goals.
wanted. Yeah. And then we were able to work out a plan to get there, which meant that working together really worked, because one of the most common things I hear people say to us or ask us is like, how do you guys work together? Because we're literally together 24/7.
It just works for us, doesn't it?
It works.
And obviously doing the YouTube together too. But we enjoy doing it, and for some people it doesn't work, but we actually know a lot of other couples that we follow that work and
especially on YouTube
24/7.
we follow a lot of couples, don't we?
Yeah, but we have our own personal money too, which we invest, and then we also invest together. But yeah, that's how we met. Fun story.
Yeah.
We were pretty much together all the time after that, when we like after
Ever
your
since.
work I'd go off to work in the bar some days, some nights, and then you'd wait for me and like blah blah.
We'd hang out all the time.
Yeah.
Which we loved. And the next question, so I already know it. And again, I think it's quite fitting because of the type of videos we've been creating at the moment, and it's about Dubai, where we're currently living. And it's, are we going to be living here full time? I think a lot of people might be wondering that.
Yeah, so we're not going to be living here full time. We are just going to probably come here 1 or 2 months every year. But yeah, that's about it.
That's mainly it really on that one, I think. We've got lots of exciting things
Just to
coming
clarify though, we're not going to be living in England for the rest of the 10 months. So we're going to be hopefully going to Australia next year. We can take like a 12-month visa there because we're under 30. It's like a working holiday visa. And then we're also going to spend a bit of time in America. Obviously there are limits on how many months in a year we can spend in different places.
But currently, if you've been watching our previous videos, we've been setting up a business visa here in Dubai, which is one of the reasons why we're going to be coming here once or twice a year. But our main objective has been to get to Australia. So this is like part way there.
Yes.
And we're very excited for that next year. So yeah, you will enjoy the vlogs when we get there.
Yeah.
Let me just say that.
Aussie vlogs, we're going down under. Got to work on Australian accent.
We do, mate.
G'day, mate. How are you Aussies doing out there?
Do you want to take the note?
Yeah, third question. Oh wow, we kind of answered this. Where do we see ourselves living next year?
Yeah, well, there you go, that answers
Australia.
it. I think those who have been following our channel for a while, like, we've put a bit of hints and things out there that that's what we've wanted, and I think some people will have picked up on that. I mean, we haven't completely kept saying it because it's all about going along the journey
Yeah.
and finding out what we really want to do. But yeah.
Fourth question is, why did we choose to leave the UK?
Yeah, cool. So UK was so good for us. Obviously, we grew our main real estate channel there.
Yeah.
So we're so grateful for that.
I'm very
Amazing
grateful we were
opportunities.
born there. Lots of opportunities in the UK. But I think the main thing for us is we always dreamt of the outdoors lifestyle.
Yeah.
We love being outdoors every day.
Which is why Australia appeals to us.
Yeah.
That's where we want to get to. And when we first met, we actually went on a trip. We went on a cruise and a trip to Miami, and we just really loved that
It was just
lifestyle where
life-changing,
you can,
wasn't it?
all year round really, you can go out and you can do things outdoors. You know, you can do lots of sports on the water, you can go out on boats, that sort of thing is what we really wanted.
We loved the beach and the sunshine, which are two actual free things in life.
Yeah.
But where we were born, right in the middle of England, we didn't have that. We were always cold. We don't personally like the cold, so.
And I think
It's
London
just for
particularly is somewhere that has such incredible restaurants, incredible things to do.
Yeah.
That isn't naturally what appeals to us. I think both of us would rather be on a hut somewhere on a remote beach
Yeah.
eating a coconut than be at the latest fancy restaurant.
Yeah.
And that's just a personal preference.
That's a personal thing, yeah, and that's
And I think-
okay.
Yeah. You got to figure out, I think, what you do like, and I think a lot of people don't necessarily or aren't able to do that as easily. Actually, figure out what they like because they're in a set location. So
Yeah.
I'd encourage anyone to travel, and if you travel everywhere and then love where you came from, then great. You don't have to change anything, but think big. There's always something else out there.
Yeah. So we always knew that we wanted to move to a warm country, and even the last few months being in the sunshine, for me, my mental health is a million times better.
Yeah,
For me
me
in
too.
England with the weather, I don't know if it's something to do with like just the weather, or I just get into a bad mental health state and I'm just not, I don't go
Yeah.
outside, we don't.
I tell you what, I
different,
think
isn't it?
something that England does for us as well is we get in a position where all we do is work.
Yeah.
And especially for the last few years, because we've been doing the YouTube channel, the second channel, but also buying properties to refurb and do
yeah.
up, if you haven't seen those videos. And we found ourselves in a position where, because there isn't that much other things that we personally like to do, we'd find ourselves just spending all our time and energy
Yeah.
on working. And like, that's good for growing, but at the same time, you have to have that element of
Time,
balance,
yeah.
otherwise you will burn out.
Which we did a lot of
Yeah,
times.
for sure. Just before we go on to the next
Yeah,
question,
okay.
I think we're going to be doing some more like chatty vlogs, as we
Chatty
say.
vlogs, Matt loves doing, do it again, do it for
Chatty
them.
vlogs.
Chatty vlogs.
Something like that. You guys thinking, what a nonce. Yeah, do you like this backdrop?
Yeah, I like
Or
it. I
not.
created this plant.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't create it, I moved it there.
I hated this plant.
Okay,
So let us
fifth
know.
one. Our favourite food. Your favourite food first. What is it?
Where do we start?
Cheat
what-
meal as well.
Yeah.
And
what
don't
we-
think too deep in the question. Just kind of what.
I get
comes
told
first.
off for that. I always analyse the questions.
If I do a Matt, like, would you rather question, he's like, you analyses it. Well, if I did this, would I be able to get this and this? I'm like, no, just answer it with whatever.
Just
comes to
simple
mind.
answers. Okay, I'm probably going to have to go pizza.
Same. I knew you were going to say that.
Summers as well, but Summer would have a margarita pizza, whereas I like a few little extras
You like the
on there.
toppings. Yeah. Okay, six.
Plain margarita pizza and ketchup, all you need.
Yeah, I'm a plain and simple gal.
Yeah, we both like simple things.
Yeah, we
I
are.
like that as a thing about us as well.
Yeah, we're very easy.
Easy
Yeah, we just
going.
like simple things.
Yeah,
You know?
simple and free.
One thing that annoys you about each other.
I'm going to ask you to go first.
No, you
so
go
I can think
first.
about my answer. And think, how harsh shall I be? No, nothing really.
I think maybe, you know, at night time sometimes when you're breathing really loud. Well, not like,
Yeah, no, I get that.
not
I like
loud.
to have deep breaths when I
you
go to
do
sleep.
this
It helps
one
me
thing.
relax.
Yeah, it's just this one breath where you go.
It's one breath.
It's not like he loud breathes all the time, but it's just, and then I'm like, my face is there and I'm just like,
Okay.
I always tell you often.
Yeah, you do. That's not too bad, to be fair.
It's funny that you do
I
that.
thought you
though.
could have said worse things then.
I don't know, nothing really annoys me about you.
No.
Maybe when you're hungry and you're like, when we,
Okay.
we're
Yeah.
like, we're tired.
You get hangry, Mrs. So one thing, if I had to pick
I
something.
know, like a school teacher, Matt, with this
Yeah,
little
with your book and your little blazer. So, do you want me to choose one
Yes.
thing?
Oh, what?
No, my only thing would say sometimes And it's not really annoying because I kind of like being the one who isn't and being there for you about it. But it's sometimes you worry about things that don't need to be worried about. In the little things, nothing on the big scale, but it's like, I don't know.
You panic me sometimes.
No, I don't think I panic you. I think I actually calm you down. I think it's the little panics. Like, say if we don't have that much water and we're walking somewhere, you'll get quite overwhelmed. And I'm always just like, it'll be okay.
I more get worried when there's no toilet available and I'm worried that I'm going to need a wee and there's no
that's what
toilet.
It's not really like you annoy me. But I just had to think of something.
Is there nothing I do that annoys you, do you think? I can't think of anything. I don't think I'm that annoying.
No, I can't really, to be fair, because
maybe
there will be definitely things that happen, but
yeah.
I just let go of them, so I don't remember them right now.
Maybe
I'll keep thinking.
If you feel like you've cooked like twice in a row or a few times in a row, and I haven't, I don't know. We're always doing something for each other.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, just pause. Need to itch my nose.
This question is or advice on how to be successful on YouTube.
Yeah, okay. So for me, I think the two key things are finding a niche or something that you're interested in. You have to be interested in it, because if you try and create videos around something that you're not, you'll be able to do that for a little bit, but eventually you'll stop. And the second thing is consistency. I think that if you were starting as a YouTuber like 5, 6, 7 years ago with like the OGs, you could get away with posting less and attracting more views, but so many people are creating accounts now. So many people want to be YouTubers that we've found that growing these two channels, uploading a lot of content and putting a lot of work into it, and being consistent is paid off for us.
Patience too, you know. You have to do a lot of videos before you make any money, so you've got to think in the long term. A lot of the successful YouTubers you might watch, you know, especially the OGs, like they've been doing it for 5, 6 years and they've grown it over time. And with anything, if you're the first one to start, you're going to grow quicker. With my TikTok account, I think I was one of the first ones to be doing like property on TikTok, so I got to 1 million followers straight away. But on Instagram now, it's really difficult to get to 1 million followers.
Instagram's really hard to grow.
So yeah, with both our channels, I mean, we fully started our main channel like a year and a half ago, like pretty much like focused on it, and we've uploaded daily for a good few months. And
now on the second channel we're uploading daily as well.
This one.
Because we're really enjoying this like new, it's actually been really fun growing a new channel and seeing it from the start and being able to share different things on there. Obviously, like we talked about before, we're going to keep just the tours on the main channel.
And also focus on your quality of videos. Like, they don't have to be like super high production, but
I think just always thinking about what's in it for the audience. Always think of the audience first, like what do they want to see.
But for us, it's been pretty much just being consistent with the uploads. Did we go to uni? What did we study? Like, I know, study before uni.
Yeah, cool. So neither of us went to uni. What did we study? I mean, do you mean
because we get a lot of questions about GCSEs and stuff.
Yeah, we do.
I think
a lot of you guys are kind of making those GCSE choices, I think.
So I personally chose business studies because I always knew I wanted to run my own business. 2, I chose Spanish because I think I had to choose a language, and then my third one, muy bien, isn't that French? Oh no, whatever.
That Spanish didn't go well.
And then I chose drama. It was just a class that all my friends messed around. It was one I just thought that you didn't have to sit down in a classroom. You were kind of like on your feet. But looking back, I probably would have done sports. But I think I had to choose between sports and drama. My friends did drama.
Right. I pretty much only remember choosing sport. I actually can't remember what my other choices were. I think it's probably like...
I think if you've got business studies or business as an option, go for that. Because that's the one class in school I learned like kind of what like a dividend is, or
the very
very basics. And actually my business teacher had a failed business, so I was always confused why he was teaching business.
Shout out if you're watching this.
Oh yeah, sorry. But yeah, I didn't do A levels. Did you do A levels?
No.
You did sports, didn't you, at college? And then we didn't go to
don't
uni.
know why.
Just
I mean,
for
I
the sake
just
of it,
I was
probably.
I knew I wanted to create a business as well, but I also was really into fitness, and it was
Yeah.
that point where like you had to do a certain bit.
Yeah, you just had to do something.
So
yeah.
I just did that.
And I did an apprenticeship after that.
Nice.
What advice would you give yourself, 18-year-old self?
Okay. Do you want to answer first?
Yeah, okay. I would give my 18-year-old self to not care what other people think. Doesn't matter. I definitely did at the start. Probably thought, oh, I wonder what people are saying. Or we had quite a few negative comments when we first started YouTube, I feel.
Yeah.
On our real estate tour channel. A lot of people saying that we weren't good. And when you have one negative comment and like a few other positive ones, it's louder. Now we get negative comments now, but there's so many positive ones. It's just like we just don't care anymore. But
you guys, the positive people overpower,
yes.
which we love.
We love when our subscribers like message them back, like, what do you
Yeah.
want about? It's so cute, I love it. But back then, yeah, we had a lot of negative comments, and maybe we doubted ourselves, or I doubted myself a lot, but don't care. Should have told myself that. And well, actually, I say to myself, I'm talking about a few years ago, so I was like 20 or something.
No, that's a good answer, I think.
And probably save more money. I think we were very tight when we became together.
Yeah.
But before I met you, I definitely was a saver. But I think there was clothes that I could have not bought, and just stuff that I just bought for, I don't know.
Yeah, I think you do. I think you've got to go through
but
that. Yeah. You
Oh, I know.
Can't worry about that.
Wish I invested into stocks earlier.
Yeah.
That would be my advice.
My two things would be patient. You don't have to have it all figured out straight away. It doesn't even matter if it takes you another 5, 10, 15 or 20 years to figure it out and make it your own version.
Yeah. True.
And the second one, I would say, is to think bigger. Think about your goals that you want and times it by 10. People underestimate how much they can achieve in a lifetime. So definitely think bigger. If I was to say or see myself now, like through my 18-year-old eyes, I wouldn't have thought that I would have been able to do as much as I have.
Yeah,
so
I get that.
By thinking bigger, the bigger you raise that your goal and your vision, the more you can achieve.
A lot of it is mental too, with
A lot of it's
goals
self-limiting.
and- yeah, and I also think surrounding yourself with the right people, because whether
true.
you've got bad influences
That's a
as
good one.
friends, we changed that a lot. And even just listening to people that we follow, like podcasts, we were surrounding ourselves consciously of these
Yeah.
people who were
I would have
successful.
definitely changed some choices about like what I watched, what I listened to. Again, back then I'd watch, like cartoons and stuff.
What, at 18?
Yeah, like just like Family Guy, like late night TV that's not productive and
Rick
like
and Morty.
not much. I don't want to be too hard on myself.
Yeah.
You've got to have some enjoyment, but I've definitely changed for the better.
There's a lot of good information out there on the internet and books and stuff like that.
Cool.
So yeah.
Hope that helps.
Have we ever broke a bone or been in an accident? Have you?
You've broken your arm, haven't you?
Yeah, I broke my arm. I did a flip on the trampoline with my eyes closed, and my trampoline that I had when I was like, I think I was like 11,
Yeah.
didn't have a net on it. It was like quite a small one. And I did a flip and I landed, and no joke, my arm was twisted about 4 times. And I got a cast on it because I
Did
broke
you get it on the blog?
I didn't get it on the blog.
So I've not broken anything, but I
You've
used
been in
to-
a car accident?
Yeah, I have, but I didn't get an ambulance after.
Yeah.
I've been in an ambulance quite a few times when I was younger. I had quite bad asthma.
Oh yeah, remember you telling me
Yeah,
that.
so I had to go. I've been in an ambulance quite a lot, and I had to spend a few nights in hospital. So I remember that.
Oh. You don't have asthma anymore though, do you?
No,
Do you have any tattoos? Do
no.
you? No, we don't. Probably get one and then not like it in a year, so
Yeah,
that's why we haven't decided
I think
to
if
do
you
that.
can minimise getting one of them till at least you're past 25.
Why?
Because I think when you're younger than that, you make decisions without thinking too much of the future. And like, I like the look of tattoos in some instances. I'm definitely not against them, but I do think that a lot of people get them too soon and then regret them.
Yeah, just
So,
make sure you're 100% certain that you like it.
Yeah, but definitely go for it if it's something you want. They look cool.
Favourite book?
My favourite book, I think, is The Compound Effect. I've read that a couple of times now, and what I love about it is just the simplicity of how something so simple can be so important in your life. Like every little decision that you make on a daily basis plays into the bigger picture, whether that's choosing to go for healthy salad meal or having that cheesecake or listening to a podcast or watching a TV show.
Investing. I took away from that book is I think when people think about investing, it's like, oh, I need tens of thousands of pounds, but he breaks it down to where, like, if you invested a price of a coffee a day and over 20 years,
it can be something really substantial, and like whatever age you're at, if you can just start putting something away, that's what I love about it. It doesn't have to be, so a lot of the books out there, like for investing or for creating wealth, can be quite overwhelming, and you think like, I can't start anywhere like that. You don't really understand what they're talking about, but just breaking it down to literally starting, like you say, price of a coffee. Most people buy either a subscription, coffee, meals out. If you could just put some of that away and let it build up over time, it can change your life, really.
Yeah.
What about your favourite book?
I really liked that book. I think Rich Dad Poor Dad was a good one.
Yeah, it's a great one.
I read that one a while ago.
Robert Kiyosaki.
There's quite a lot of good ones. We need to get back into more reading. We've got Kindle now.
Yeah, we've both got Kindle like that. Because we like books, but when we've been travelling around, it's obviously...
Yeah.
We've already got... How many suitcases? 5 or 6?
4, and one suitcase had a pillow in.
Yeah. Okay.
Favourite singer? Go.
Singer.
Artist? Justin Bieber. You like Justin Bieber? I've
I
got him
like
into Justin Bieber.
Yeah. No, we watched the documentary,
Prime.
didn't we? That was good. Really like that. I always liked Justin Bieber, to be fair. I mean, it's my favourite, but
it's a hard one. Favourite singer? Maybe some of the rappers or something.
I feel like Drake is someone who I like so many songs.
Yeah.
Also really like The Weeknd.
Good old ones.
Yeah.
The Weeknd, yeah. Okay. Dream vacation.
You go.
I would say the Four Seasons in Bora Bora.
Nice.
I think
describe it.
Well, I've
Bring
only
it
seen
into
pictures
life.
of it.
Well, then describe it and manifest it.
Yeah, it looks incredible. What would yours
What
be?
is the best bit about it?
I don't know, just like it looks like a paradise on earth, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. I really
and then
wanna
there's
do
this
that.
huge rock. Maybe I'll put a picture on it. And I think the Four Seasons, sorry, isn't it like 10 grand a night to stay there or something?
Yeah, it's probably worth it.
Yeah, I know, it's like one of the prestige hotels, isn't it?
Yeah. Mine would probably be a luxury yacht charter.
A luxury yacht charter, yeah.
Yep.
Whereabouts?
We really want to
Which
get a boat in
islands?
the future. Caribbean islands, I really want to do.
Yeah,
the
that'd
right
be
time
good.
of year.
Okay, so that is all the questions. If you've got any more questions, put them down in the comments. Maybe we'll do a future video in like a month or 2.
Sorry if we didn't answer yours in this video. Remind us of it again.
Yeah.
Obviously we've got a lot to go through, but we love answering them. So let us know.
We hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like it and subscribe to our vlog channel because we are documenting a lot of adventures here.
Daily vlogs in Dubai.
Yeah.
And yeah, see you guys in the next vid.